Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm Jeff.
And I'm Felicia.
And this is Cage Family Country. Once again, this is our first video after our introduction. So we really had a story we wanted to share with y'all, just to give a little more background on our family situation. So the future videos that we're getting ready to do will make a little more sense. But we mentioned in the introduction that 2 years ago, we decided to move out to the country. Now, why would we do that? Why would we leave the city for the country? 1,000,001 answers to that question, but we're going to share as many as we can right here in a 10 to 11 minute period. Hopefully. I tend to ramble. Y'all going to learn that about me. So I may go over time, but my wife will keep me in check.
I'll try.
Yeah. So starting off, what are some of the reasons, or at least one of the primary reasons you would say we decided to leave the big city for the country?
Peace and quiet. We wanted to move out here for peace and quiet, guys. We were living in a subdivision in Memphis, and we actually had a decent sized, backyard for the kids to play in and everything.
We had a big old house.
We had a rather large house.
It was real big.
So we actually downsized to move to the country, but we do have more land.
A lot more land.
But yeah, I would say for peace and quiet, because in the neighborhood that we were living in case you guys don't know about Memphis, Tennessee, the city as a whole is not a very safe city.
Yeah, there's a lot of crime in Memphis.
Yeah, so
most folks know that.
Yeah, so even if you live in the nicest part of Memphis, there's still going to be some riffraff, and there's going to be some things going on that you don't necessarily like. And so we had a few experiences, like myself and my children, I would take them up to the park. Then we had a really, really nice park by our house that had a lake and swings and slides and everything. But it had started to become a problem with just teenagers hanging around up there, not going to school, and they would just be doing some questionable things. And my children were kind of young at the time when they weren't super young, but they were 9, 10-ish, and we would go up there to just hang out. Okay, you have to stop it, because that's scared the mess out of it.
It was a moth. We in the country. They're bugs coming at us now.
All right,
so I'm sorry.
Anyway, so we had some crazy experiences at the park. There were some incidents in our neighborhood that actually concerned us, and so we decided that we would just talk about, could we move to the country? Is that something that's possible? So this wasn't something that was just spur of the moment. We actually had a conversation about this, and we talked about this for years.
Yeah, it was about 2 to 3 years. Real quick caveat, we are in the country right now, and we got these lights all out here to shoot this video because it's night out. These bugs are coming at us. We have a screened in porch here, but these moths are really starting to come at us. So we're going to try to get through this video as quick as possible before we get attacked. But yeah, going back to the planning, it was about 2 to 3 years we spent planning and preparing to leave our home in Memphis to come out to the country. Mm-hmm. So what else was it? Was that all that you were going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, well, that was one of the main reasons. So we wanted the peace and the quiet, but we also I wanted to start homesteading. I really wanted to start a garden, and I will talk about that in my experience with that in a future video. That's a story.
Yeah, well, also to kind of connect to that, I was having some health issues at the time as well. So we had talked about growing our own food, eating more healthy, and there was even a couple YouTube channels that we watched of some families and homesteaders that were really inspiring, encouraging, helpful for us.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do something along those lines where we could get some land, grow our own food, and just live healthier lives, stop eating so much processed garbage.
Yes.
Man, one of those channels I remember was Soda Land. Do you remember?
Soda Land.
Soda Land.
Love that
yeah,
channel.
that was amazing channel. Can we link that in the description?
I think we can. Yeah,
we should.
Of course.
Man, because what a beautiful channel and
Yeah, I mean,
beautiful people.
There's a few others too that we really, really enjoyed watching, and I mean,
That's true.
I can't name them all right now, so I will try and link them in the box below for you. I know Living Traditions Homestead was one of them. What was it?
Man, I don't know. I like Sow the Land a lot.
Yeah. So anyway, guys.
There were a bunch though.
Yeah. So there were a bunch of channels that inspired us to want to come and do this.
Yeah.
I don't think we had any rose-colored glasses on coming out to the country, thinking that it was just going to be all perfect and great.
That's true.
But I will say, I did not realize how hard certain aspects of homesteading would be. For instance, gardening. Just preparing the land is a challenge. And again, I'll tell you more about that in a future video. But right now, we're talking about reasons that we moved out to the country. Can you think of any other?
Yeah, I got some. But kind of still going back off what you were saying. Yeah, the gardening that's been a big fail for us. Now, however, chickens, I think, have been a huge success.
A huge success.
They're just so easy. They really take care of themselves for the most part.
Nah.
But that is something that we have had a success on it. So we need to share a lot about what we've done with the chickens.
Yeah, so we will definitely share about the chickens. We'll probably do a video specifically solely talking about our experience with the chickens, and we'll introduce you guys to all of our chickens. So if you guys have watched my channel, Keeper of Home, and you have actually seen my update video, we introduced you to Elvis. So yeah. he's our rooster.
Yeah, we love him.
He's one cool chicken. We love him so much.
Yep. Y'all gonna see more of him in future videos for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we love Elvis. But yeah, another reason why I know, for me, I would say we came out to the country. You talked about neighbors, noise, crime, homesteading. Also, it was somewhat of a dream of mine to get out to the country, because when I was a kid, for a few years, a short period, we actually lived in the country.
Yeah.
This was up north, so we're in the South now. So southern country and northern country is different.
It's different.
But same. You know, there's still so much similarities there. And so just us moving out to the country, didn't know what to expect. I was pleasantly surprised to just have those memories, the floodgates open of all those sweet memories from my childhood. I saw and experienced a lot of stuff out here. So from the wildlife to the small town life to the people, these bugs still flying all over the place.
Yes, they are. They're trying to attack us.
Yep. But one of the things I loved the most when we came out to the country was just exploring. Felicia and I would get in the truck and we would just ride out to as many nearby small towns as possible. So we discovered a lot of great small towns in West Tennessee, which we do plan on sharing many different towns with y'all in future videos. This is something on my channel, my music channel, I was doing, and to my surprise, the channel started really taking off and our music started taking off to the point to where we had to pull those videos off to focus just on music. But we are gonna share some of those small town tours, tour videos, because there's just some amazing small towns in West Tennessee. So we would go out and explore, and our favorite thing to do would be to find one of those like small mom and pop kitchens, those cafe, like hole in the wall cafe, where it's just Southern home cooking.
Or a really nice coffee shop.
Or a nice coffee shop. Henderson?
Yes.
Henderson got a great coffee shop. Oh, and we just experienced a new one.
In Humboldt.
Humboldt.
Yes.
Yeah. You remember the name of that shop?
The coffee shop.
The coffee shop.
It was called the coffee shop.
You cannot forget the coffee shop in Humboldt. And those are our friends now. So they great people out there. But yeah, we're going to continue to do that. But we love that about the country life. That's something you're just not going to get in the city, period. True. Hands down, you're not going to get it.
No.
So, yeah, I know there's many other reasons. Just our kids, wanting them to experience the outdoors and country living before they got too old, really.
Well, yeah, because so we homeschool. That's another aspect of our lives that we'll probably be sharing with you guys on this channel.
We will definitely share homeschool videos.
But we homeschool, and we're currently doing sort of a mixture of Charlotte Mason and some other styles of homeschooling. And if you guys are not familiar with Charlotte Mason, well, she talks about outdoors time for your children and just kind of letting them explore hands-on. And we didn't really have a lot of places, you know, directly around our house for them to do that. And so I really wanted to get out in the country and get some land so that our kids could just have at it. And I could open the doors and just let them go play outside while I'm cooking and doing all kinds of other things inside the house and not worry about weird people snatching them up. So, I mean, that's one of the main reasons that we did want to move out to the country. I think that pretty much sums it up. I don't know if you can think of any other reasons.
That's the primary stuff. Yeah, there is a freedom that comes along with living in the country. It's just go outside, walk the land. You just do not experience some of those big city problems in the country. So that's been wonderful. But yeah, we'll cut this video short, and I'm sure there will be future videos where we may go deeper into some other stuff. But for now, again, thank you for coming to our channel. It's a new channel, so it's going to take a little bit of time for us to get the format down and everything figured out. But we pray and hope that y'all continue to come back. Please like, share, subscribe more than anything, and we will see you on the next video.
Bye, guys.